Could Project Connect, Austin's multi-billion-dollar light rail plan, be at risk? It's possible under a new bill filed by Republican State Representative Ellen Troxclair. It aims to restrict how local governments use tax revenue to fund major infrastructure projects. CBS Austin's Abigail Velez is live at the Capitol tonight for us with more on what this could mean for the future of light rail in Austin. Abigail?
Yeah, Walt, well, obviously this bill would apply to all local governments throughout the state. But because of how Project Connect is funded, it may have the biggest impact right here in the capital city.
If we want to sustain the growth of Austin for the generations to come, I think it's really critical that we invest in mass transportation.
Project Connect was supposed to be Austin's answer to growing traffic congestion, an expansive light rail system approved by voters in 2020. The original plan promised 28 miles of light rail at a cost of $7.1 billion.
A lot of things happened between 2020 and 2022 that made things a lot more expensive.
Rising costs pushed that price past $11 billion, and the project was scaled back to just about 10 miles while keeping the same budget.
You don't have voter permission to do the tiny project you're doing now with the full tax increase.
This week, Central Texas Republican State Representative Ellen Troxclair filed House Bill 3879. It looks to block local governments from using tax rate election funds to repay bond debt, which is the key funding source for Project Connect. The bill could shut down the project and allow taxpayers to sue if a voter-approved plan changes significantly.
So I think other legislators look at this and say, the law shouldn't allow it, and we need to stop it.
In a statement, Troxclair says in part, "It sounds to me like Project Connect is a mess." She adds, "This common sense legislation will defend Texans' right to transparency and accountability in how their tax dollars are used." Troxclair filed similar legislation last session, which nearly passed before being blocked by Democrats. Now she's trying again, this time with more political momentum.
We're in pretty good shape to do something like that and more, to not let this fiasco of a bait and switch scheme on taxpayers become a model to be used in other cities.
Now, Project Connect has faced several unsuccessful lawsuits in the past. So far, no action has been taken on this House bill, but we'll be closely following it to see what happens next. Reporting live at the Texas Capitol, Abigail Velez, CBS Austin News.